At some point, you have to stop talking and start moving. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after one more excuse. Now, because whether you act or don't, you're making a choice. Every second you delay, the world keeps spinning, and your future keeps drifting further away from you. Life isn't waiting. Your dreams aren't on pause. You are, and for what? Fear, comfort, the illusion of perfect timing. Let me tell you something. The Stoics didn't believe in waiting for motivation. They believed in will, in discipline, in action. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could be good today, but instead, you choose tomorrow." Most people choose tomorrow. They say one day, as if that day is guaranteed. They keep repeating the same excuses, and then wonder why nothing changes. But you're here because some part of you knows the truth. You're meant for more, and the only thing standing in your way is your hesitation. Right now, in this exact moment, you have a decision to make. You can stay where you are or rise into who you're meant to be. You can keep waiting, or you can choose to begin, because nobody's coming to push you. Nobody's going to hand it to you. It's you. And the clock is ticking. Comment below if you're done waiting. Comment I choose to rise. Let the world know you're not sleeping on your life anymore. Let's begin part 1. You either own the day or let it own you. The day doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't slow down because you're tired. It doesn't adjust to your mood. It shows up fully, relentlessly, with 24 hours of opportunity. And you either use them, or you done single quotes to every morning when you wake up. Life gives you a silent offer. Here, take this day, shape it, command it, own it. But most people don't take it. They hand it over to distractions, to indecision, to other people's agendas, and by the end of the day, they feel drained, defeated, like they barely lived at all. Not because the world worked against them, but because they never stepped up and took control. The Stoics understood this. They knew that time was the one thing we never get back. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." And yet we do. We waste mornings scrolling. We waste afternoons worrying. We waste nights numbing. We talk about how little time we have, while letting most of it slip right through our fingers. But here's the truth. You're not too busy. You're just not in control, because the person who owns their day doesn't wait for motivation. They don't check their phone before they check in with themselves. They don't drift through the day reacting. They design the day ahead of time with intention. They decide, I will write today, I will train today, I will build something that makes me proud. And then they do it. No permission needed, no audience required. If you want to feel powerful again, stop chasing inspiration and start controlling your rhythm. Wake up earlier than the world expects you to. Begin the work before your doubt catches up. Move in silence before anyone has a chance to interfere. This isn't about being busy. It's about being deliberate. It's about asking yourself, did I win today? Or did today win me? Because if you keep handing over your days to distraction, you will hand over your entire life. And the scariest part is, no one will stop you. The world won't come knocking to remind you. You have to be the one who says, this is mine now. And no, it won't be perfect. You'll slip, you'll fall off track. But the difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck, the ones who win start again faster. They don't waste another day beating themselves up. They reclaim it. So what's it going to be tomorrow morning? Will you drift or will you drive? The day is already waiting. The clock is already ticking, and the choice is yours. Part 2. Action builds confidence, not the other way around. Everyone wants to feel confident, to walk into a room certain of who they are, to speak without doubt, to trust themselves deeply, quietly, fully. But here's the part no one likes to hear. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. You don't think your way into confidence. You don't wait your way into confidence. You earn it by doing the thing you're scared to do before you feel ready. That's what the Stoics knew. They didn't sit around hoping to feel strong. They acted with strength, even when fear was present. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Most people reverse that. They wait until they feel like the person they want to become, and then they wonder why they never get there. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're supposed to feel resistance and move anyway. That's how confidence is built. Not through affirmations, not through hype, not through wishful thinking, but through evidence. When you take action, you collect proof. Proof that you're capable. Proof that you can follow through. Proof that fear doesn't own you. Every small action is a vote for the person you're becoming. And the more votes you cast, the more your identity shifts. But the longer you wait, the more the mind creates. Stories, "You're not good enough. You'll fail. You don't know what you're doing." And those thoughts, they don't go away by thinking harder. They go away by doing. By showing your brain, "Look, I did it anyway." By proving to yourself, "I move even when I'm afraid." By turning the unknown into experience. You build confidence the moment you take power. Back from hesitation, start with something small. Make the call, send the message, go to the gym, write the page, post the video, and do it without waiting to feel perfect. You will be shaky at first. That's normal. You might fail. That's expected. But every rep you put in, every uncomfortable step, chips away at that fear and replaces it with something solid. Self-respect. Because that's what confidence really is. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's self-trust. And self-trust is built through 1,000 quiet wins that nobody else sees. You don't need applause. You need consistency. You don't need to fake it. You need to face it. And over time, you'll look back and realize you became confident by acting like the person you wanted to be, long before you felt like them. So stop overthinking, stop stalling, stop looking for the perfect moment. You're never going to feel fully ready. Do it anyway. That's the Stoic path. That's how warriors are made. Part 3. Your excuses are comfortable. Lies. Let's be honest for a second. You already know what you need to do. You've known for a while. You don't need another book. You don't need another podcast. You don't need another motivational speech. You need to stop lying to yourself, because that's what most excuses are. Comfortable lies. They sound smart. They sound protective. But deep down, you know they're just dressed up fear. You say, "I'm too busy. I'm not ready. I don't have the resources. I need to think about it more." But here's the truth. You're not too busy. You're too scared. You're not unready. You're avoiding the discomfort that growth requires. And that's okay. Fear is normal. But pretending it's something else, that's how people waste their whole lives. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." So ask yourself, are your excuses true or just convenient? The Stoics weren't immune to fear, but they faced it. They stripped away the lies and confronted reality, no matter how uncomfortable. They understood something simple, brutal, and freeing. Excuses protect your comfort zone, not your potential. Let that sink in. Every time you say later, you choose ease over progress. You choose stillness over strength. You choose regret over risk. And the worst part, you reinforce the idea that your dreams are negotiable, but they're not. You don't get more time just because you're hesitant. You don't get guaranteed results just because you meant well. You either move forward or you don't. So let's call out the lies. I'll do it when I'm motivated. No, you do it so you can become motivated. I'm waiting for the right moment. No, the right moment is when you decide to act. I'm afraid I'll fail. Good, because failure is where real strength begins. The Stoic path is not soft. It demands truth. It demands courage. It demands that you stop blaming, stop whining, stop hiding, and take full ownership of your life. And when you do, when you stop defending your limitations, you'll realize you were never stuck. You were just choosing comfort over clarity. So here's the question. What lie are you still telling yourself? What excuse are you still protecting like a shield? It's time to let it go. Not next month. Today you can either keep negotiating with your lower self, or you can rise into the person you keep pretending you're going to become. But you can't do both. Part 4. This moment is all you own. Use it. Look around you. Not yesterday, not next week, not 5 years from now. This moment, right here, is all you truly own. The past, gone. You can't fix it. You can't relive it. Regret won't bring it back. The future, not promised. You could plan every detail, visualize every outcome, and still life can flip the script in 1 second. So what does that leave you with now? And most people waste it. They waste it worrying about what already happened. They waste it fantasizing about what might. They sit on the edge of their life, waiting for the right time to finally begin. But the Stoics knew better. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, do every act of your life as though it were the very last, because one day it will be. That's not meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. You're not guaranteed another Monday to get your life together. You're not promised another second chance. You don't get to pause life until you're more confident, more comfortable, more in control. This is it, this breath, this choice, this opportunity. So what are you doing with it? Are you showing up fully, or half alive, scrolling through distractions and calling it rest? Are you building something that will matter tomorrow, or just surviving today? The Stoics trained their minds to stay present not because it sounded spiritual, but because they understood this. The present moment is the only place where power exists. It's where progress happens. It's where relationships are strengthened. It's where battles are won, silently, consistently, one decision at a time. Every time you choose to be here, fully here, you steal power back from fear, from anxiety, from regret. You say to life, I'm not running anymore. I'm not hiding. I'm here. Let's go. So take that walk. Make that call. Write that first sentence. Start that uncomfortable conversation. Lift the damn weight. Take the step, however small, and do it now. Because the moment you're in is already fading, and if you don't use it, life will simply hand it to someone who will. You don't get more time, you get this time. Use it like it's the only thing you've got, because it is.